Hello, beautiful and not so beautiful Facebook people. It is Monday. It's a gorgeous day. The weather is just perfect. Hi, birdies. Hey, honey. Yes, I'm the bird whisperer, the pet whisperer, the nature whisperer, whatever it be. Either way, I'm just doing me naturally in my element and spitting out my poetry. What is my element? Well, it's bliss. A little bit of bliss and a little bit of warrioristic too. Is that a word? Is today. Anyway, I'm just coming through. If you haven't checked me out on my YouTube channel, YouTube been bouncing off a lot of channels because there's a lot of scammers and stalkers who literally just effed up the game in a lot of ways. And I'm still got people stalking me, especially on my Instagram. Okay, I don't know what these booty girls, these ones who lead with their tits, they'll be doing this Kardashian Smith trash. You know, it's sad when people think that they want to stalk you and gang stalk you, and you think I wouldn't clap back. Oh my gosh, that is so real too. And they want to stalk you with gang stalkers and stuff like that. How's that working for you? You know, it started to bring out the criminal in me, but mommy and daddy sat me down and said, nope, no blood in your hands this time, V, because I think in a past lifetime, I might have been a super assassin, a demon slayer. I should have a GTA game named after me. Oh wait, I think it's called Call of Duty. But no, shout out to the people who do that in reality. You guys play Call of Duty. I know people who are Call of Duty. I have different energies around me. But I just want to come in and say, hey, today, no coffee, by the way. And then some say, she must be on that speed. No, I'm just elevated that way. I said that way back when I was going to Cape Fear High, and I had this wonderful teacher named Miss Barrett, who was my chemistry teacher and my physics teacher too. I could not stand physics, by the way. I'm telling you, I got to that class, and I got through that class, and I don't know how I didn't understand a thing. I'm not a physics queen. But I know if I do something and the answers are wrong, then I know the answers I do the next time are going to be right. And life is like that too. If you do something and it doesn't work, then try something else. And if it works, then that's the answer for you. I just don't know why people, really I do know, and I don't care, because some people get stuck in a loop, okay, because lights on, but nobody's there. Nothing's there. And the funny thing about it is, you know, so many people have died behind this stuff. I haven't forgot about Twitch or Malcolm Jamal Warner, and so many people and so many kids too, and that's what's up. And that's why you see my baby, as a baby, it's my daddy's holding me. It's always something like my fists were balled up, just, I'm going to have to punch out, I'm going to have to, like, you know what, in reality, that's what my mommy said. She make a good soldier, but daddy said, no, she kind of wouldn't, because, you know what, her patience is not always quite there, so I'm working on my patience, okay? But let's get back to me. I'm outside in this nice fresh air, and I just came by to say hi Monday morning. It's the wake up show, unless you need somebody like Charlamagne the God and all this and all that. I love it how all the rappers and all the actors and all the whatever it be go to the people in the industry, forgetting that I was in the industry too, but you act like you don't know about me. Like, who's the first queen of Fox 299? I don't know what these hoes told you, but they were lying. And where is, well, I can name some names today, but little druggy and little buddy, well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and let that play. You know what? So what? You up in Fayetteville Observer? I've been in Fayetteville Observer many times. Remember when the Kwanzaa shows and I was like, you know, doing the Kwanzaa thing? I did all of the stuff around here, but everybody wants to be an activist. Really, what is activism to you? Because activism got really, really weird and queer too. Not queer as in queer, but queer as in queerer, weirdo queer. It's that too. Wow, the pandemic brought out a lot of weirdness in a lot of people. A lot of weirdness in your presence too. Remember when I was telling you about we were getting the I said something's not right about that ish, because remember when I had my own thing, like when I was at Womack, let's see, it was January 19th that I had my own fight with whatever that was, the mysterious disease that was killing all of us. But genocide by any other name is genocide, and that's why, oh wow, I guess that's why somebody's battling with cancer right now, because it's funny how that ish goes around. See, what you do comes back to you. What you reap, you will sow. Which gets back to Sophia Arista, in case you didn't know, the girl that was on, the lead singer, the front runner for Brats Against the Machine, which I love that. And I used to play that all the time. You all act like you haven't listened to my show, Soul School Cafe, or listened to me. That's okay. That's okay, because a lot of people like to deny me, just like they denied Jesus, okay? By the way, there was no J back in there. Like, where's J now? Jay-Z, J. Cole, J. Who, J. Whatever it be, Jehovah. That's not the right Jehovah. You know what? You shouldn't have said you were God, and then you try to play God over me. Oh my God, the Smiths and Kardashians are hating me right now. You know what? Why is a big booty kid? Him, 18 plus. Why do you get down like that and think I would get down like that? Is that how the trap is going? Is that how you literally try to come back around? Like, we seeing you, we watching you. And I've had that too when I get on my YouTube stream. We watching you. We got snipers on you. And I'm going, Number one, do you know me in reality? Like all the little ragged ass cousins and friends or whatever, or pretend people to be friends. I know Verdi. I'm like doing this naturally. This is so funny. I didn't know I was going to get up and say this today, but I'm giving YouTube a break, okay? Because it's a sturgeon moon coming, and if you would see what was it? It was intuition, live out loud, and radical rebirth. I'm for that, okay? A-okay, all the way, every day. Up the hill, down the hill, round the hill. Ain't it a thrill? Being me, I love being me, but people get mad because you loving you. Like you have people that want to stalk me because they mad because they don't. I said that long time ago when I was at Fox 99. Don't blame your insecurity on my security, because bitch, I'm gonna be fine. But the thing about it is, you got narcissists and trash bags and whatever it be, and they feel like, you know what, you never should have surrounded me with gangsters and think I was and I would fall back and say, no, please don't hurt me. Do you know me? What? These ragged ass hoes know ValJones. When has ValJones ever been afraid to go up to a devil in his face and say, oh, I would sort you and your whole family out? But they thought I was lying. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I think it's football season coming out. The cheerleader in me. But this year I'm cheering for myself because it's a 1 year and it's a therapy. So today is, let's do a little number. I heard the horn blow. Let's do a little, I know it's weird how I do this show. She must be the devil, said the devil. Any more witches want to come up to me and say, I'm a witch? And mommy and daddy pulled the book away from me, and the book got lost in the portal. That's a real story. And that's the funny thing. These people think I be lying about that. How can I be lying? And I have no script. So Jacob, Drake, or whatever it be. Desiree Perez. Nobody's writing my script for me. It's the Illuminati. You know what? Evidently, you weren't Illumin when you came from me. Now I'm making them look a little like, God dang. And I know it's not the Jewish Illuminati too. Listen, I'm not Kanye West, so I will slaughter all of you. Don't ever go up against the original Hebrew. I told you, you cannot MK Ultra me. But now can I MK Ultra you? Shush, 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 shush. I have a lot of people. I learn from everything I'm around. Everybody. Even the special ops and special forces are learning from me now. How you doing, boys? How am I doing? Salute to my hearts. People who really know how to play their part. People who really do protect us in every way. And we question this war and this, whatever this is going on in the USA and all over the world, because people are dying, people are lying, people are frying. The world is putting a lot of stuff down, and people still can't seem to get up off the ground while you got your presidents getting, fancy planes and all this, and everybody's losing their jobs. Forget, the economy's going up. The economy hasn't gone up in years. People have been dying, and things have gotten really weird. People have, genocide by any other name. I just don't know how and why this world got so wicked, but I guess it's the rapture thing, because the rapture thing is going on right now. And then they got the twin flame. I'm on your soulmate. I'm your twin flame. Can I just talk to you? Why you want to talk to me? This online dating does not work ever. But, go ahead. Maybe it's working for some of you. But a lot of people are disappearing. And the Bitcoin effed up people too. Everybody's now, and now you got everybody now. You're going to find out everybody. The minute that people start, like, all of a sudden I've got all these people following me, especially like it's in the booth. Hear me. Now that's some trash action. That's some trash box action. It's like the same people been doing this for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I used to tell some people out there when I went walking, I see one of the people over there said, you know what? You might want to go come and walk out here. So you guys be training. I like to go, well, let's know. If ValJones likes to go a little bit off track. I mean, I see tracks. I see the path, but then I go off track. I'm in my life like that too. I kind of go off track. I'm off the beaten track. I make my own way. Like some of you act like you do, but you don't. Some of you got zaddies and maddies and mummies, money and daddy's mommy too. Listen, let me say, I had a good daddy and mommy. So that's that energy coming through. Did you know Bob Jones in reality? I'm not talking about the Bob Jones in Greenville, okay? Did you know Robert James Franklin Jones? And I'm still mad about whoever broke into my mom's tomb at the cemetery. See, you did the King Tut thing, and man, did that mess up for you? Because there goes my barking birds. My birds love it when I come outside. Yeah, Facebook, you get this energy today. How are you doing? Because, yeah. I'm giving YouTube a rest. But, you know, like, people around here still looking like, you know, where are the cameras out? Where are the cameras out? We ain't, little buddy want to come in like, I just want to I just get a better reception. You live over there, live over there, live over there, but you want to get a reception right by my house. Where you at now? I know it's a hand like that. It's a hand like that, like I'm ready to smack it. Bow! But no, I'm on my nice mode today. Because Mommy, I'm in my North Node, by the way. And for those of you who don't know what North Node is, you might want to listen to me. See, I'm not just doing this for a narrative or playing, you know, an astrologer on social media or TV. This is the stuff I do. When I started bringing out the oracle parables and all these things, this was a part of my craft that I was showing you. And so, but I know some trash box would decide, well, but that's what she does. I want to do that too. And I want to do that too. I didn't know that the people that I literally hanged around, I was friends with, would become jealous of me too. I didn't know that jealousy and envy and greed was such a thing, but I get it now. See, and that was the thing my mom tried to tell me a long, long, long time ago when I thought she was elitist. But no, she said, you give too much attention to everybody, yo, and you should not do that. Like, how you know this person? You know, how you know this person? Why are you talking to this person? Because I used to talk to anybody. I used to talk to a drug addict, an alcoholic, a hoe, a bum on the street, whatever it be. I mean, if I talk to the birds and the bees and the trees and the grass and the flowers, you know, I'll talk to anybody. So if I stop talking to you, bitch, it's you. And they know who I'm talking about, but they may not want to act like that because they can't deal with the insecurity in them or the truth coming out. See, truth gives no F's today. Like Saturn. Saturn return doesn't give no F's either. So those who want to stop me and try to put me in the hole, I promise you, you get there before I will, yo. Where's dead? You coming for the 7-year-old woman with stage 4 chronic kidney disease that I've had to battle all this by myself, and you thought I would be an easy target. You know what? If I ever see some people in real life, I promise you I'm going to snap their heads right off the body. Could I do that easily? And I mean, I'm still on gun pro. Like, Mommy still doesn't want me to, like, go and take my left-handed Glock with gold dots. And Mommy, I wouldn't, like, go to take my gold dots to guns. Plus, I mean, I would use defenders. I know you don't waste gold dots on shooting practice. No, honey, gold dots are for demons. No conversation with demons. You want to break into my house? Come on, let's play. Because reminding you, I can't go out and go and sort these people out, kicking in doors all your life. I am like that. I think back in the day, I either used to be the person that was a guillotine person, like, this is the criminal, right? This is the person, right? Could you cut off somebody's head? Easily. And then my then my other godmommy side come, because y'all have my godmommy Aunt Nan, who was a Pisces too, the greatest storyteller ever, and all her stories were true too. Wouldn't you know about that Deep Creek Road and all this and all that? Whew, a lot of energy coming out of that, man. Then my great white grandmama come at me too. Some white people want to come at me today. I heard the KKK is uprising. Do I have to reach you out too? You know, Hitler was a coke fiend, a crack fiend, a coke. He was so hopped up. You all don't even know your own history is that, but you want to come and talk about use the superior race. How's that? How's that, shawty? How's that, Festus? How you so superior when the man, your superior white race, your pure white race wasn't even pure? Is that? I don't even get what you people are talking about. And to have his Hispania come after me? Do I need to have Quetzalcoatl come out? You know what happens when Quetzalcoatl and Bakali have a baby? You ought to do the energy on that. So anyway, I'm laughing as I'm looking at the grass that needs cutting. Will we get it cut before they stop cutting? Because the weather's changing. I mean, you could be cutting it right now, but maybe it'll be at the end of the month. And for those who are waiting for the pesticide people to come, because we paid our rent, at least I paid my rent on time and stuff like that, and we waiting for the pesticide people to come. You go to the new people, but you don't come to the old people who've been setting you up all, that's the thing. You help people, and then they turn around and they treat you like trash, and they lie to you. Listen, ho, when you lied to me one time, I'm going to let it go. You lied to me 2 times, I'm going to let it go. You lied to me about 3 different things, I'm going to just smile the next time, and I will never have to depend on you ever again. So don't be, why are you stuttering? Like, I don't even know why people feel like they have to lie. Are you paid to lie? Did the industry tell you to pay to lie? Were you supposed to try? Was I supposed to be? I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. I'm not going to do that. But the industry will do that, man. They will, if they want you and you don't join the gang. Like, see, that's what it was. It's like everybody tried to get me to this gang thing, but I don't know what type of gang thing it was. Like, it's the industry trying to do the gang thing. It's the community trying to put me in the gang thing. It's the politics trying to put me in the gang thing. It's just the gang trying to put me in the gang thing. It's the Kardashian and the Smith doing their thing. Bitch, I got proof of I'm telling you this. I keep telling you, if you want to take me to a court of law, I mean, I'll be screenshotting, having proof. I got something on my phone right now, and you do know where I go out at least once a week. And shout out to Jag. You got new attorneys, new people. That's what I'm talking about. Which this is a rebirth time. It's new people for me. Because some of these old people had to get rooted out too. Because some of these people, I mean, I just don't get it. What? What, honey? Oh. I'm going to go and eat some food in a minute. But, yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, I guess nobody is like, that is, I mean, I would have to think that some people, at least 144,000 anyway. But you know what? People will do so much. Like, I know everybody gets into a bad situation, okay? But let me say this about Val Jones. I have never sucked off to get my money. I've never done OnlyFans. And let me tell you again about oracles. All these oracle cards. When do these oracle cards and oracle reads? I can see why people say, that's evil, that's demonic. The funny thing about that is the people who turn around and say that and preach about that, these are the very ones that are online doing that. You think I don't know, but wouldn't a real oracle do a real impact too? But you thought I was lying about that, like you thought I was lying about being a genius. Mensa said that. Y'all are some lying ass trashers. But I never lied about. Why should I lie about me when I am what I am? I bet you heard that too. Before I am what I am. But what are you? So there's nothing like people who don't even know who or what they are, and they want to like look down on you because again, your insecurity is getting triggered by my security. Well, that's a problem for you. If you know that's the type, well, that's the thing. Narcissists really don't know. Do you know how many narcissists I have to kill a day? And I'm getting real good at it, okay? So I'm like, oh, is that another one? Boop, boop, boop. Anybody want to call today? Anybody? I want your ass. I want you to now. Let's go. Guns blast. Suns up, guns up. You mess with the wrong legacy and the wrong tribe, honey. I'm glad that you got all the people from the 82nd to 101st and the 75th Regiment has checked in a while back. I'm like, oh, snap. There goes my birds. I could not have bought this much, publicity. That is that. You put all eyes on me like Tupac, except I'm not Tupac because I don't do drugs. Somebody want to set me up with a drug charge, I'm going to sue everybody, and I will be the richest blackish woman in the whole entire history of everything. Because I keep my receipts. You came for the wrong one. God put you as a test when you came to me. Because could this little woman break the world or break it? Maybe I'm trying to remake, you know, I'm just remaking me. When God cracks you open, and God is too, because that's the problem. You don't want to say, and the he got toxic and came into a he, she, or she, or whatever it be, and it's that too. Like, must I be bi or gay, or must I be a beard to a bitch to get along and get my racks and my licks? No, I'm not going to do that. But that's how you want me to be. Like, well, yeah, everybody, I always want to jump on the bandwagon. You want to jump on the black bandwagon. You want to jump on the gay bandwagon. You want to jump on the artist bandwagon. You just want to jump on a bandwagon. That's some devilish to me. Devilish people always think you can rule the world, but you cannot rule the earth. Mama is talking. God is about to go nutties and berserk on these bazoonies, these loonies, these little goony goo kids. Oh, look at the sun coming out. Oh my gosh. Ah, breathe, girl. Val Jones is doing her morning-ish. The best morning show, you know. Maybe I'll do this on Facebook a little bit. I'll be your morning show, your wake-up call. Maybe just for the day. Maybe just for the week. You never know about me. I'm a Pisces. I change up every 5 minutes. Not really. But one thing I'm about. When I'm a friend to you. And I told you I'm going to give you my 5 principles of life forever and ever and ever. And if you can't cater to them, then you need to get the stepping, boo. Morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, responsibility. Say it with me, class. The slow ones in the back, come up so you can listen real good. Because Val Jones is doing the math. Some people act like they want to snatch the math and they make it their math and they're wondering why their math has been taken away. You can have all these little fake pictures. Yeah, we know how you buy the media and the pics, okay? I don't give a F that little buddies at the beach. How many times have I gone to the beach by myself and pay for my own rent too? These hoes are scamming you. Is this what your favorite rapper and actor do? Oh my God, I said raptor. I love raptors, by the way. I do love raptors. I got my favorite little raptors. Where my crows at? And my other birds. I have them like, well, my crows are chilling. They're like, girl, go ahead. You lead the way. You what we gotta say? You are like handling, you murdering these hoes. We're like, we just sitting chilling watching you. Okay. But morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility. Reminding you when I was literally helping all these people. I was at all the events trying to help, being the real activist in the street, because my father was an activist. Till you start trying to write out his history, I guess my mama's history too, and put a little credit. See, that's the one thing about Fayetteville. Fayetteville is fake as, it's just fake. Y'all some fake assholes. You know, you want to be Atlanta, you want to be Charlotte want to be Atlanta. Everybody wannabes around here. All these pick me bitches and all these wannabe hoes. Like, I want to be this, I'm the greatest actor, that's the greatest rapper, I'm the greatest actress. So little buddy, that's the drug dealer's the greatest actress. See, and I was going to let it go, but y'all came for me and you came for the wrong one because you thought I was going to be a dumb broke hoe. Not that bitch. So I'm just handling my business because I don't want you to think for a minute that I'm going to let this go. No, I'm weird with this ish. Know what I mean? What does Jesus look like to you? Feet like burnished bronze brass? Hair like wool? That doesn't look like Hans from the north. I don't know I don't know where you all went to school, but right off the bat, you can't do the math. You can't do anything. And why did they take 33 books out of the Bible? See, it's that thing. Don't try to come to me with trying to beat me, Bible belt me down with a book that you haven't read and you don't even know your own history. Like, hey, honey, if you haven't read the book in Aramaic, then get the F away from me. Like I keep telling Muslims, don't be going alhamdulillah over me too. I know you got some radical Muslims too, but you talk about Allah, but why don't you talk about a lot? See, you're women abusers too, and all that stuff about Prophet Muhammad and why he had all these wives. You hoes want to have a whole bunch of wives so you can just, well, we know what you do, but that's not why Prophet Muhammad had all these wives. He was doing this because people died behind him. So per his culture, in order to give these people the spoils of, or the victors of the war, or the money or the land, you would have to marry people, because it's illegal to just give people money like that. That's not your wife. And did you forget that Khadijah, the businesswoman, is the one who fund his campaign? So you got a problem with strong women? You all beta bullies to me. And even though I'm Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, I'm not going to be a beta to a beta man. Never will that be. Well, you going to do what, Jack? I busted every single one of your Gangstalking gangsters. Now I clap back. You forgot that back in the old days when my dad used to take me around, when Mama said, why are you taking around these people? And Daddy said, because she got to know her people, okay? It's for pow. I heard that. It's, well, actually, they're doing roofing stuff on the house. But, well, you know, just pound, because it's, you know, it's just, oh, somebody's in stress. I hear the cops coming out now. But I'm good. It's a Monday morning. I'm good. I'm good in my hood. Ain't going to be. You can keep raising up the stuff and raising up the stuff, but I'm not going to raise my ass up to you to get my lick. That is not me. How dare you? Well, I'm going to make it. You going to make me what? Drive you crazy, bitch. Do you know about dark empaths? Somebody said she literally set a whole bunch of witches and warlocks to the ground. Oh, I'm not even, I haven't even begun to stop. The best thing in town or all around or whatever it be. I'm wanting the military and the real FBI and the CIA. Oh, they're learning me. So before you try to MK Ultra me, I told you that J. Edgar Hoover was a confused Negro. And Hitler was a confused Jew. Maybe you need to watch your own history. Or go back and do your research about me. I hear my birds coming through. I love that sound. I mean, it's a sound of freedom and legacy too. So if you thought I was going to just disappear out of fear, that is something I don't do. Fear makes me stand up, and I be stronger and get stronger every day. I'm just glad that and like these raggedy ass hoes and preachers who've never seen or really know God, by the way, that I've had God several times and say, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to kill your program director. You're not going to go and shoot up these people in the house. You're not going to, in fact, you're going to drop this. Remember when I dropped Soul School Cafe and I had to put everybody back? I might be calling on a few people this week, but you know what? If I even remotely think that, you know, you put another knife in my back, then you're going to be dead. Didn't your wife die? Didn't your mama die? Didn't your sister, your daughter, whatever? Didn't little buddy red, and a whole bunch of people are dying, by the way. Somebody said, you don't want to mess with Val. Okay, the smart ones get it, the dumb ones don't. They have to learn the hard way. And I guess that's just life. But don't let little Anthony put you in the cornfield, because I can do that right. I'm not saying I will do it. But Saturn gives some F's. Elizabeth gets on F's too. Ooh, look. Oh, I'm not Cynthia Rue and whatever her name is in Wicked, and you messed that up for me too. I mean, the Wizard of Oz just went all the way down the way, and I'm not Ariana Grande. Why has everybody got to look thin like that? Oh, is that heroin chic again? That's been done before when you had Twiggy, but Twiggy was doing that with her own self. I mean, Twiggy was healthy, but you bitches ain't healthy, and that's when, you know, when God said drop all of them. And I was thinking about, well, what about Lil Bucks? No, him too, that too, and then JC, you know, and Beyonce, all that stuff started to come out, and then Diddy went to jail and all that too. But you thought I was lying about what I say, and then people were, well, we got to get that energy back. I was doing good when I was fruits with her. We got to get that energy. There will be no Santa will not become the Misfit Islands. I've been saying that for the last 3 years. So the Misfits trying to gang up again. We got to get that energy back. Okay, you get cold. You can have that. You can have all of that. In fact, you can have all these ragged ass people that you snatched away. You thought you snatched them away. No, God went, no. See all the ones that went by the wayside, let them go. Don't you come back to them. Don't you let them through. Now they go come, hey, remember me, friend? Hey, I remember all of you. I don't really think you ever remember me or knew me at all. And that's why you all see the fall. Will we make it through the fallout? No. And why don't you ask why your tickets are $223 while the ones in New York were $73? I'm just saying, I don't know, but hey. Payback is a mother, and mother is on my side, and the karmic clapback is just great. And Val Jones will always be the natural high. You thought she must be on drugs. Where Whoopi? Where that Whoopi? That's all they say on YouTube all the time. Like, where Whoopi? There's Whoopi mama. They crazy. She on Skid Row. And I said, show the pictures. Show the pictures. Come on, let's go. You have no idea how many times I mean, I can easily just turn my. I'm not the one. I can take my computers, or if the FBI came in and kicked over my. Why would you? First off, if you kick down my doors, you better doggone be prepared to fix that ish back, because I'm suing everybody. When they come to me with some dumb don't play me. I'm the one that can help you in reality. You don't play with God, and you don't like to play with God. What is that supposed to be in your code? One nation under God. What does that mean to you? Your president's a fraud. Maybe all your presidents are fraud. But I'm going back to your core. I'm talking to your core values, and you know who I'm talking to. FBI, CIA. I don't have no problem with no alphabet boys. But if you got a problem with me, it's you. Is the moon in Capricorn today? I think it is. Ooh, child. Or it might be in Aquarius too. I don't know. Either way, I have very prominent placements. Capricorn and Aquarius. And my Saturn return is in my North Node, 6, 7, 8 house. So Atlanta's always about some ish. But I've been there and done that before. When are you coming back to Atlanta? Why? Just to get set up by you ragged ass house? There are a couple of people, if I see them, I'm going to punch them out in reality. I'm telling you, that's why this is a 1 year, because mommy and daddy knows God. We're going to keep out. You thought you were isolating me. No, God was isolating me. Mommy and daddy were isolating me because they were like, they don't know that she will kill them, like in real time. Like, she is not playing about that. There are a variety of ways that you can just kill people, or yeah. That's right. You didn't hear that. Bobby said, "Pull back, shorty." There are many ways that you can handle people. Somebody said, God dang, girl, you handle these hoes like you Olivia Pope. Well, if I'm Olivia Pope, how you think my daddy is? My daddy would make Olivia Pope's daddy look like a bitch. Y'all mess with the wrong kid. You mess with Bob Jones, and Bob Jones Jr. came out. Rosanna Jones came out. Papa Willie, my Saturn side, came out. My great-great-grandmama. I got to find out who the Legrands and the Grays is. All these people that got their own houses and stuff and changed the wills up and got all this. That's okay. I'm going to let Cape Fear River handle that. Hey, you might remember Cape Fear River is water. Water's going to get my ish back. I don't want it. You know, there's a reason why some of us don't go across the bridge. So y'all can have the Melvin's restaurant and all this and all that. I've been there, done it. I'm not with that ish. I don't know why anybody, like, you know, just know me because I used to remember her when she was in high school and she was a cheerleader and this and that. What type of lies did they tell about me? Come on and tell the lies now. What you doing? What you doing for your life? Drinking, drunken, and doing the same thing that you used to do in reality? See, we're all in a growth period, and you have so many people in churches who are lying, and it's sad that it's just, you know, you're stealing the money from people, but yet when they need the money, you won't even help them out, but you'll sell them a prayer cloth and say, I'll pray for you. You know what? There's stuff that I could do, but I'm going to let God sort that out. But I just wanted to come on today and say, hey, this is my Monday morning wake up. To those who like to wake up, those who really on their North Node, okay. Val Jones is doing good. I'm letting YouTube just rest for a bit. You know how I've did the perfect stuff of what I wanted to say for YouTube, so I'm just going to let this rest for a couple of days. You know, the 3. Going to the cave for like about 3 days and just let it be and wait till the sturgeon moon comes. About time. No, you're right on time. Unmarked military planes are what, by the way? I used to be in the butterflies and birds and trees and stuff, but now I'm in the planes and helicopters. I know the difference between a Chinook and an Osprey. I'm learning things, okay? I got to think about helicopters. I love it when I see that. You know what? The sexiest thing I will say to this day, when this stuff was really getting ready to get hot, and I mean, I thank you guys because you knew. You've been watching me a lot, but you knew like years ago when I was sitting at that parking lot at Brooklyn Pizza, and I was like, I know these hoes ain't playing me like that. No, I mean, I wasn't in my happy place, but I just got some food, but I was thinking, you know, because when I'm eating, I'm thinking of that too, and I'm like, and it was all starting to come clear because it started to become clear to me what was happening from a lot of people that I was putting the math together because I wasn't putting the math together before because I was just going on about my life. You know how Pisces do, till, you know, a ding, something kicked in, and I went, wait, what did this bitch say? And then you started remembering what everybody said. You started like you started putting all the dots together, like, you know, the real Oracle in the Matrix. And I'm like, and I started to see where everybody was coming from. And it's like, all of a sudden it got clear as, and I'm like, because I see where the threats were coming from. And I knew why the threats were coming too. And so I went into Bob Jones Jr. mode, like, oh, okay. Click, clack. I'm going to have to let these bitches know who I am in reality. And that energy started coming through. Oh, child. Sometimes you have to bring out the devil in you to deal with the devil. But mommy and daddy and my tribe, well, you know, I said, no, that's not your, no. And I thank you because I know there's a God in real life. Because that's happened to me one time before when I was getting ready to sort out a certain program director. Like, okay, I'm going to have to sort this bitch out. And I mean, I had God and the angels, all that come to me and said, no. Even my husband was like, listen, because he cut me off of some music that, you know, he listens to this music, but he cut me off of this music like, I don't like the way you're looking. This is why 666 Hell Street, that's why I used to call BC Broadcast and stuff like that. Act like you don't know. I mean, you really want to lie about me now? Okay, go ahead. I'm going to let that go. That's why I left. Did they say I fight? No, I left. I mean, it's sad when you actually do what you're supposed to do. I make the money. I do the commercials. I write the commercials, but I'm the only one. I'm a part-timer that's putting in. Oh, you are cutting grass today. Of course you are. There you go. You're on point. There you go, baby. I'm getting ready to say, oh, my dandelions. I'm going to have to go and pick up some dandelions right now. Since you're doing that, I'm going to have to go dandelion harvesting and put my dandelions in a bottle. That's what, okay, that's my thing I'm going to get ready to do right now. Because before you get ready to cut this down. But my husband was like, I don't like, because, you know, I'm not saying he's about that life, but he's about that life more than me. He could tell, you know, my wife is really not about that life, but I could see her energy change, and I know my wife better than you. Some of y'all thought you really knew me. You thought you knew me from what? You listened to some little ragged-ass slut or cousin or whatever it be, and you really thought you knew me from listening to them, and you didn't see that the bad energy, you didn't see the jealousy, the envy. Jealousy and envy and greed will make even some of what you think are the best people just turn on everybody. But this is the thing. If jealousy and envy and greed can make you turn like that, you were never the best. And it's that. I'm going to say that again for the slow people in the class. Or the fast people too, because you're too fast and you were fast with your ass. How'd that work for you? If jealousy and envy and greed makes you turn against morality, integrity, credibility, now my crows are coming out. Well, mama, you were doing well with co-signing you. It's the choir coming through. Okay, I got it. I hear it. But if jealousy and envy and greed makes you cast off your morality, your integrity, your credibility, your accountability, and your responsibility, you were never the best and never going to be. I'd be damned if I'm going to be put under the gun by a BS hoe or a beta bully. No. Woo, it's right. God don't make trash. The devil does. And trust me, this is all love. I don't care how much you smile in my face, how many times you stab me in the back, or how you put yourself up, or I don't really give a damn how you get your racks. But when you come to me and want to gang stock or gang bang me and think I won't sort it out and take you out too, I know I have God and Goddess in my life, because when those angels came through, they're like, no. I could not understand again. How could you just kill people and don't give a damn? But your soul is gone. You don't look at people. See, I once I stopped looking at you not as people, but you're just a thing. Not even a thing. Not even a bug. You're less than a bug to me. What I didn't realize is how many people, supposedly people, were affected with jealousy, envy, and greed. Maybe a lot of it's due to insecurity. Maybe a lot, I don't know what it's due to. I mean, that's just not in my energy. I don't get it. I just know it is what it is. And so I realized I have to be separated from this ish, because it was so many. And that's why mom and dad separated me I mean, that was a real thing when I was out there in Carver's Creek sitting in that chair. Hey, baby. And it's like the clouds formed out of thin air, and it was literally that Sodom and Gomorrah moment. It was like that Moses moment. It's like that. It was ever so short conversation, but it seemed like it went on for ages, and it was very, very angry feeling. Not angry at me. You know, ValJones doesn't cater or bow down to anybody. Be humble. To a rapper, to an actor, bitch, you got me all the way effed up. I don't be humble to nobody. Are you my daddy? Are you my mother? My mother and my father earned the privilege for me to be humble to them. None of you raggedy old, none of you have earned that. I don't bow down to titles. I don't bow down to labels. I don't bow down to crooks. I don't bow down to criminals. I don't bow down to whatever you think it is. If I sense and smell that you're not operating from a table of morality, integrity, credibility, accountability, and responsibility, I don't bow down to that. Who are you to tell me that I have to? You are not God. What is God to you? What is a prophet to you? What prophet? These prophets for pay? They're all doing the same thing, so you mad because I ruined your game? No, you came at me and tried to treat me the same way like you treat your trash, and I'm not that. And God knew, oh, our girl is getting ready to clap back. And that I was going to do. Thank you for my hubby that time, and thank you for God that time, and thank you for myself, because I listen. I listen when the Holy Spirit comes through. You will not kill your program director. You will not go and kick in these doors like that. You will not set it off like the movie in real life, setting it off for truth. You don't have to set off for truth. That's all right. God's got your back. And your front too, and your ancestors too. How did my Angelou say? You are the hope and the dream of the Hulk smash of the ants and slaves. For those of you waiting for the pest control person that may never come back, listen, Dawn, a little soap and water will kill these ants flat. Beetles are coming out. I have let you slide, beetle, but I might have to kill you too. No, I don't have a problem with a beetle. I'm gonna find out what this is. But anyway. Maybe the answer for you today, or maybe the lesson for you today is be careful about the good people that you mess with. You need the good people for this world to continue to be in a good way. Because if you're left with all the criminals and the drug addicts and the hoes and the sluts and the prostitutes, and how's that leading the way? Where you think the world's going? That's hell. Now that's hell. And clearly you don't like hell. Some people love. Now don't forget or remember, you have demons who love hell. So that's their life. They love to drink and slut, and they I guess they love that, right? But people with a good mind don't. So why must we have to cater to that? So, bitch, you thought you trapped me and you got caught up in your own trap. If I see some of these ragged assholes in my face, I'm telling you, you better have these planes and helicopters flying all over me, because I'm going to sort them out. I know me. That's why my mommy and my daddy, you thought we going to isolate her. No, my mom and dad isolated me. Because Val's about to, like, rip their heads off of them. They're going, I didn't know how to 70-year-old woman. And that's why I can't get disability. Since you clearly aren't going to give that to me anyway. Okay, fine. Even though I deserve it, I see some people, how that person get disability? So you're going to make me extra work for you. So am I supposed to be doing slave time? Okay, I'm going to be the Harriet Tubman and join the truth in this ish. Real life poets, how you doing? Like you didn't know that. You know what? All of y'all going to catch it. We're getting ready to come into a new weather season. This Saturn return is the... And I'm on my North Node. You can tell right now the people on your North Node. Look at me. I'm 70 years old. And I look better than all these people, even with their plastic surgery. When you take all the plastic surgery away, they look like the trash that they are. And the funny thing about all this plastic surgery is going to turn on their bodies, too. You get 50,000 tattoos. Okay, fine, well and dandy. But for those of you who get tattoos on your face, that's only what criminals do. What are you going to do with a tattoo on your face? What happens when you get older, you want to get another job or whatever it be? You literally act like prisoners. And now you got people letting out the bad criminals too. And so I just want it to be known, don't let the bad criminals come to me, because I have a Glock with gold dots in it. I told you there will be no conversations. We don't do conversations. I don't converse with criminals now that I know that you are one. But this just went black, so I'm going to get some dandelions and go in the house and make some money and have some fun. But that's your Monday morning wake-up call today. It's the wake-up show. It's a Ranger your wake-up show with Val Jones. I was trying to come up with a clever name, but you know what? Just be you. That's the best name you could be. Oh, so now you stop. Now to stop cutting the grass. Okay, because everybody's watching me. I care. Anyway, we're good. Have a good day. It's good to be here. Mwah. Mother Nature is a beautiful thing. But when you get on her bad side, then you really start to see these Saturn rings.